Hi, this is Steve and my partner Austin, and we wanted to talk to you today about the importance of reviews. And as you know, if you're struggling to get customers, struggling to get business, you probably don't have many reviews. So that's where an excellent place to start, along with Google Business Profile, which we already discussed. Austin's going to talk to you a little more about reviews right here.
Google really favors reviews. It's basically, it's very correlated with your rankings. It's not directly, as you can see, someone with seven reviews and 5 stars, they just have better reviews. But usually there are more reviews and like how good the review is, it's correlated with rankings. You want to have at least five. There's like some psychological tipping point where 5 reviews and people start to trust you. I don't know. Just ask the scientists. If you have 0 reviews, you're basically a ghost. Boo. If you have 1 to 2, it's nice, but uh, still, it's like kind of untrustworthy because like, oh, only one person said this. How do you know that's not your mom or something? Um, but Google ranks higher based on your recent activity. Um, the golden rule is that you never want to offer like money or discount or just any gift or anything for a review. Not only will Google ban you, the FCC will find you and make you pay a lot of money, sometimes 6 figures. I don't want to pay 6 figures. But just don't do any like sketchy techniques. Like don't ask a friend to leave a review or family. Don't get a bunch of reviews from the same place like at the same time. They'll be like, hey, what's going on here? Just ask your customers. Just say, hey, if you have any feedback, let us know. If you enjoyed your service, just leave a Google review, something like that. Usually, if someone's more happy, you should be more likely to ask them because they're going to give a good review. You can ask everyone, but the better the review, the more helpful.
All right, I'll take over from here. And like Austin said pretty clearly, I don't think any of us want to spend 6 figures and give that to the FCC because we've done the wrong thing. And not only will you be paying out that money, banned from Google, uh, you probably won't be able to get another Google business profile in any business. So best to stay away from that. One of Google's newest changes, and not a lot of people know about this, is their ranking specifically on the reviews and what the people say in the reviews. So it's not just that you get them now, but it's also what the people say. And the example given is that there was a plumber that I think had like 400 reviews, did everything right, and a newer plumber that had 2 reviews, but he got the job that was asked for that day. And the reason for it was because it was after hours, and somebody said, I need an after hours plumber who can help. And Google gave them to the one that only had 2 reviews, only because somebody had put a review that they came after hours. They came at like 8 p.m. to help and did a great job. So that helped out a lot. Normally, you would not get that. And if somebody's just looking on their own for Duluth, Minnesota bookkeepers like we have up there, they're going to take the first, second, or third one almost every time. They're not going to go down and look, and they're certainly not going to look at you if you've got 0 or 1 or 2. So thankfully, in that one case, Google helped the person, but it's not going to help a lot. So who can you ask for? Where are you going to find these reviews from? And I think Austin brought it up, the best people you've worked with in the past. And let's say you don't have any right now and you've never worked with anybody, which, everybody starts somewhere. Maybe you can give somebody a great deal to get started. Maybe a business that you go to every day. Maybe see if you can do some bookkeeping services from them. Do a good job and ask for a review. Networking is a great place to start. If you've got a BNI group by you, they love giving reviews. Chamber of Commerce, that's what they're all about. So just look through things, be a little creative, and you'll be able to get those reviews coming. If you don't know how to get the review link, sign up for Bookkeepers with an S, bookkeepersdirectoryusa.com. And everybody that signs up for that not only gets into our directory, but we also create them a Google review app. And what the app does is, you can send somebody a text, uh, an email, or you get the QR code. And if you're right with somebody at the time, they can just take a picture of that, and it'll go right to your Google reviews. All three of them go right there. They can leave the review, and that will help you out tremendously. It's something that everybody needs to work on, is getting more reviews. It's one of the keys now. One of the top three things in ranking. That's right there. It's one of the top three. So to just recap this, never ever ever give incentives for reviews. We've got a local business here that in exchange for a positive review, they're going to give 25% off. Huge no-no. That will get you in trouble, and you will be in some legal trouble. So do not want that. Uh, Try to reach out to any businesses you've worked with and explain to them how important this is to you, and you work very hard for them. Could they please give you a review? Try to spread it out. Like Austin said, you don't want to get 10 in one day. Google's going to think, what just happened here? So you want to spread it out a little bit. Get one here, wait a little bit, get another one here, and that'll help you out a lot too. When you're reaching out to the people, be direct and just say, hey, this would help me out so much. If you can just give me a Google review, I know you don't have a lot of time, but just a small little bit you can take would help me out so much. And that'll go a long way. These personal emails that you send to people you've worked with definitely help, and that'll be the difference between not getting calls and getting calls. And these are all free things. So anything you can do for free that gets you a call, you should be doing. That's it for today. You have anything else, Austin?
No.
All right, we'll see you tomorrow.